That leaves only one player for the number one spot on our top 30 prospects, Anthony Edwards, shooting guard out of Georgia. Anthony Edwards is a 6'5", 225 shooting guard. Very long, very explosive, has a ton of three-level scorer potential because he has a handle, can facilitate for himself, can facilitate for teammates a little bit, shoots the three well, and has a mid-range game. And like I said, extremely explosive, runs the floor in transition, is kind of unstoppable in transition. The only cons with him really is number one, shot selection. Even though he makes a lot of tough shots, he takes a lot of really bad shots. Obviously, he was on limited volume in the shortened college season, but in the NBA, his shot selection is going to have to be cleaned up. He has a ton of defensive potential with his size and length and explosiveness, but he has not been an effective defender to this point because of his focus and intensity.
If everything hits for him and he just becomes everything that he can become, I could see a Donovan Mitchell type player that just goes out there, could get you anything he wants, could score 40 on any given night,
Yeah.
can do anything, like can just destroy the league and set it on fire. And next to Cat and D'Angelo Russell, that would be amazing. But he also could turn out to be Dion Waiters, someone who just shoots fadeaway threes, shoots corner fadeaway threes, someone who just goes up against a triple team and shoots. So like his shot selection is going to determine his whole career, and it's also he's going to have to accept being a third option, which I don't know how that's going to bode for him.
To start, he will. Yeah, I like the Mitchell comparison. I think of Victor Oladipo because combo guard. You wouldn't call Mitchell. Mitchell is a shooting guard who's too small to play. Who's the size of a point guard, right?
Yeah.
But Anthony Edwards is true combo guard size. Has some playmaking ability. Has a lot of defensive potential, even though he hasn't shown it, and can score in any way he wants. So I think of Victor Oladipo. But then, let's say everything goes right and his defense comes along, he reaches that Victor Oladipo ceiling. Like, is that a first overall pick type ceiling? Because how is that perennial All Star? Is that few time All Star? Is that All NBA? I know Victor Oladipo was an All NBA caliber player in the year that he broke out, but LaMelo Ball's ceiling is a lot higher, I think, but the floor is a lot lower. I think Anthony Edwards is by far the safer pick than LaMelo Ball because of his go-to skill. The only thing he needs to clean up to be a good player right away is that shot selection. But the ceiling isn't anywhere near the ceiling of the number one picks in recent years.
Yeah, but the biggest if is if LaMelo Ball could shoot, and that's such a huge if in today's NBA that I'm not taking it with the number one pick. I'm just going to take Anthony Edwards, who I know could shoot, who I know could play make, who I just have to tell, hey, man, don't shoot those shots. Give it to Karl-Anthony Towns. Give it to D'Angelo Russell when you get in a sticky situation. And then he's good. And then with the Timberwolves, that's all you need to be a championship-level team. You just need someone like Anthony Edwards to come in and kind of grow with this young core of Cat and D'Angelo Russell. And that's a championship-level team. If this was like a Knicks that had the number one pick, who needed a bona fide star to do everything, I would risk it and take LaMelo. But the Timberwolves, no chance of taking LaMelo. I'm taking Anthony Edwards.
Thanks for watching. Listen to the Stretch the Floor podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts, and follow us on Instagram.